last lecture we have completed the process of fertilization, how male and female gamete fuse together, what processes are carried out during fertilization, and zygote, which is the first cell of new life, is formed. That process we have completed. Now in this lecture we have to study the further development of the zygote, means how that zygote is converted into an embryo and how the embryological development is taking place in that zygote. That we have to study in this lecture. So here the development in the zygote or the development of embryo, it is called as a cleavage. So our point of discussion of today's lecture is the cleavage, that is the development of the embryo up to 3 germinal layers. Means what? We have studied already the study of animal tissues in 11th science chapter. In that we have studied the different types of tissues are derived from the different germinal layers. As we have studied, the higher organisms are made up of 3 germ layers: outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm and inner endoderm. And in this lecture we have to study how these 3 germ layers are formed in the zygote during the embryological development. So what is meant by cleavage? That is the first definition we have to study here. So here cleavage, it is the process of rapid mitotic division of zygote to form hollow spherical multicellular developmental stage called as a blastula. So here what happens, the zygote, which is a single diploid cell, in that single diploid zygote cell repeatedly mitotic division is taking place and there is a formation of hollow spherical multicellular ball-like structure, and that developmental stage, it is called as the blastula. And this process of the formation of blastula from the zygote, it is called as the cleavage. Okay. So here this cleavage converts the zygote into a mass of cell, that is called as a morula. So here before formation of blastula, there is formation of morula takes place. So zygote divides and redivides mitotically, and first stage which is formed during this cleavage, that stage is called as the morula. And from morula, the next developmental stage is formed here, and that stage here it is called as the blastula. So we have to remember that the zygote divides and redivides to form morula, and in morula rearrangement of cells takes place and that structure formed, it is called as the blastula. So zygote, morula and blastula, these are the 3 developmental stages of the embryo. Okay. So here it takes place during the passage of zygote through the fallopian tube to the uterus. म्हणजेच काय की ही डेव्हलपमेंटल स्टेजेस कुठे घडतात? As we have studied, the fertilization is taking place in the fallopian tube and zygote is formed in the fallopian tube, and when that zygote is transferred from fallopian tube up to the uterus, during that period these developmental stages are occurring in the female reproductive tract. So here all these developmental changes are occurring when the passage of zygote is taking place through the fallopian tube up to the uterus. That we have to study here. So in human being, this cleavage process, it is called as a holoblastic. Holoblastic means what? Means human beings are showing holoblastic cleavage, that is zygote divides completely at the end of each cleavage and equal. Means one cell of the zygote, it is divided completely. That means nuclear division is completely taking place and cytoplasmic division is completely taking place and equal divisions are taking place, and that type of cleavage, it is called as a holoblastic. And therefore in human this cleavage is taking place equally and completely, and therefore this type of cleavage, it is called as the holoblastic. And the resulting daughter cells which are formed during this cleavage are called as the blastomeres. So here the resulting daughter cells formed by this cleavage are called as the blastomeres. That we have to remember. When zygote divides and redivides, the cells which are formed those daughter cells are here called as the blastomeres. So how this cleavage is taking place and how morula is formed, and from morula how blastula is formed, that we have to study. So here we can see, we can observe the process of cleavage, the diagrammatic representation of the process of cleavage that you can see here. So here first cleavage, overall 3 cleavages are carried out during the embryonic development. This is the first cleavage, this is the second cleavage, this is the third cleavage, and after 3 cleavages, 4th cleavage, and there is formation of morula stage. So here what happens during first cleavage? This first cleavage is occurring after 30 hours of fertilization. म्हणजे फर्टिलायझेशन झाल्यानंतर पहिल्या 30 तासामध्ये आपल्याला काय झालेलं बघायला मिळतं, फर्स्ट क्लिवेज. म्हणजे पहिल्यांदा तिथं काय होते, झायगोटचे डिव्हिजन होते, अँड ड्यू टू फर्स्ट क्लिवेज फ्रॉम वन झायगोट सेल 2 cells are formed. Here you can observe 2 cells and therefore it is called as a 2-celled stage. And this division is vertical. म्हणजे सेल अशी असेल तर व्हर्टिकल डिव्हिजन आपल्याला बघायला मिळेल, आणि ही डिव्हिजन व्हेजिटल पोल आणि ॲनिमल पोल या डायरेक्शनमध्ये आपल्याला झालेली बघायला मिळते. ॲज वी नो दिस इज द सेकंडरी इनसाइड स्ट्रक्चर अँड इट इज हॅव्हिंग 2 पोल्स. ज्या बाजूला न्यूक्लियस असतो त्याला आपण ॲनिमल पोल म्हणलेलं आहे, आणि अपोजिट साईड जे असते त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं, व्हेजिटल पोल म्हटलं जातं. आणि ही डिव्हिजन व्हर्टिकल होते, त्यामुळे इकडे एक सेल तयार होते आणि इकडे एक सेल तयार होते, अँड दीज सेल्स आर कॉल्ड एज द ब्लास्टोमियर्स. सो हियर ड्युरिंग फर्स्ट क्लिवेज 2 cells are formed, therefore it is called as a 2-cell stage, and it occurs after 30 hours of fertilization. This is the first cleavage. Now after completion of first cleavage, these 2 blastomeres are again divided mitotically, and there is formation of 4-celled stage, and this is called as a second cleavage, which occurs after 60 hours of fertilization. म्हणजे फर्टिलायझेशन झाल्यानंतर पहिल्या 30 तासामध्ये फर्स्ट क्लिवेज कंप्लीट केलं जातं, नंतरच्या 30 तासामध्ये आपण बघितलं तर सेकंड क्लिवेज तिथे झालेलं बघायला मिळतं, आणि 4-celled स्टेज कॅरी आउट झालेली बघायला मिळते 60 hours नंतर. देन आफ्टर सेकंड क्लिवेज those 4 cells are again divided mitotically, and there is formation of 8-celled stage. So here you can observe the 8 cells, and this step of this process, it is called as the third cleavage, which is occurring after 72 hours. Means this occurs after 60 hours. ह्या स्टेज नंतर पुन्हा पुढच्या 12 तासामध्ये आपल्याला काय बघायला मिळतं, 8-celled स्टेज कॅरी आउट झालेली बघायला मिळते. अँड देन आफ्टर थर्ड क्लिवेज कंप्लीशन these 8-celled stage it is converted into, means these 8 cells are again divided mitotically, and there is formation of 16-celled stage, and this 16-celled stage it is called as a morula, which is formed about 4 to 6 days of fertilization. म्हणजे फर्टिलायझेशन झाल्यानंतर जवळजवळ 4 ते 6 दिवसापर्यंतच्या कालावधीमध्ये आपल्याला काय बघायला मिळतो, हा मोरुला तयार झालेला बघायला मिळतो. इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ 16-celled stage. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट दी क्लिवेज विच इज टेकिंग प्लेस इन द ह्युमन बीइंग. फर्स्ट क्लिवेज, vertical division, 2 blastomeres are formed. The timing is 30 hours after fertilization. Then second cleavage, 4 blastomeres are formed 60 hours after fertilization. Third cleavage, 8-celled stage, which is occurring about 72 hours after fertilization. 8 blastomeres are formed, and about 4 to 6 days here the morula stage is formed, which is showing 16 blastomeres. So here all these are considered as the steps of the cleavages. We can observe here the comparatively all these cleavages. So here this is the first cleavage, information about the second cleavage, third cleavage, and then formation of morula. So what happens during first cleavage? It is vertical along the animal pole and vegetal pole. This cleavage or the division of the cell is taking place, and 2 blastomeres are formed, and it is carried about 30 hours after fertilization. And then what is about the second cleavage? दुसऱ्या क्लिवेज मध्ये काय होतं? दिस इज ऑल्सो व्हर्टिकल, बट इट इज राईट अँगल टू दी फर्स्ट डिव्हिजन. म्हणजे ही फर्स्ट डिव्हिजन जी झालेली असते त्याला राईट अँगलमध्ये आपल्याला ही दुसरी डिव्हिजन झालेली बघायला मिळते, आणि इट्स formation of 4 blastomeres which is carried out 60 hours after fertilization. Then third cleavage, it is horizontal, म्हणजे पहिल्या 2 डिव्हिजन ह्या व्हर्टिकल झालेल्या बघायला मिळतात. त्या व्हर्टिकल फक्त एकमेकाला राईट अँगल टू इच अदर असतात आणि तिसरी डिव्हिजन जी आहे थर्ड क्लिवेज ती आपल्याला हॉरिझॉन्टल झालेली बघायला मिळते, आडवी. अँड इट इज राईट अँगल टू फर्स्ट 2 divisions and there is formation of 8 blastomeres which is carried about 72 hours after fertilization. And lastly, from these 8 blastomeres again mitotically division takes place and there is formation of 16 blastomeres, successive division in the blastomere, and that 16th stage it is called as the morula. Okay, so here cleavage is the indeterminate stage during this embryonic development because each blastomere formed it retains capacity to develop into complete embryo. This cleavage is called as a indeterminate. Why it is called as a indeterminate? Because all the blastomeres which are formed during this cleavage are having the capacity to develop into a new embryo. म्हणजे काय होतं बघा की काही वेळेला गर्भ तयार होत असताना ज्या वेळेला एका झायगोट सेलची फर्स्ट क्लिवेज झाल्यानंतर 2 सेल तयार होतात, त्या दोन्हीही सेलमध्ये अशी ॲबिलिटी असते की त्या दोन्ही सेलमधून 2 कंप्लीट एम्ब्रियो तयार होऊ शकतात, 2 कंप्लीट बेबी तयार होऊ शकतात. अशा ह्या 16 सेल स्टेजपर्यंत कुठल्याही सेल जर आपण अभ्यास केला तर त्या सेलमध्ये ती ॲबिलिटी आपल्याला असलेली बघायला मिळते. आणि त्यावेळेला काही वेळेला आपल्याला जे जुळी मुलं आपल्याला बघायला मिळतात, मोनोझायगोटिक ट्विन्स म्हटलं जातं, की जे अगदी एकसारखे असतात दिसायला, काहीही त्यांच्यामध्ये बदल असत नाही कारण जेनेटिक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन त्यांच्यामधलं सेम असतं. कारण ते तयार होताना एकाच झायगोटपासून तयार झालेले असतात. ज्यावेळेला झायगोटचे 2 सेल तयार होतील त्यावेळेला काही वेळेस दोन्ही सेल एकमेकांपासून सेपरेट होतात. या सेलपासून पण एक गर्भ तयार होतो आणि इकडच्या सेलपासून पण एक गर्भ तयार होतो आणि अशा पद्धतीनं ते जे ट्विन्स तयार झालेले असतात त्याला काय म्हटलं जातं, मोनोझायगोटिक ट्विन्स म्हटलं जातं. कारण एकाच झायगोटपासून ते ट्विन्स तयार झालेले असतात, त्यामुळं ते एकाच सेक्सचे असतात. म्हणजे जर दोन्ही मुलं असतील किंवा दोन्ही मुली असतील आणि दिसायला सुद्धा ते अगदी एकसारखे असतात, त्याला आपण मोनोझायगोटिक ट्विन्स म्हणतो. आणखीन काही वेळेस तुम्ही असं बघितलेलं असेल की डायझायगोटिक ट्विन्स बघायला मिळतात. व्हॉट इज मीन बाय डायझायगोटिक ट्विन्स? इन सम फिमेल्स 2 ovum or 2 eggs or 2 secondary oocytes are released by both ovaries and there is fertilization of both ovaries by 2 separate spurs. म्हणजे राहताना 2 वेगवेगळे गर्भ तिथे राहिलेले आपल्याला बघायला मिळतात आणि म्हणून त्याला काय म्हणलेलं आहे, तिथं डायझायगोटिक ट्विन्स म्हणलेलं आहे. म्हणजेच काय की 2 झायगोट तिथं तयार झालेले बघायला मिळतात आणि 2 झायगोटपासून 2 एम्ब्रियो तिथं तयार झालेले बघायला मिळतात. असे ट्विन्समध्ये 2 प्रकार आहेत, एक मोनोझायगोटिक ट्विन्स आहे आणि एक डायझायगोटिक ट्विन्स आहे. मोनोझायगोटिक म्हणजे एकाच झायगोटपासून तयार झालेले असतात, म्हणजेच तिथं जे 2 ब्लास्टोमियर्स तयार झालेले आहेत त्या ब्लास्टोमियर्सपासून एक कंप्लीट एम्ब्रियो तयार होतो. आणि डायझायगोटिकमध्ये काय बघितलं आपण, 2 separate zygotes are formed and from those 2 zygotes here 2 separate embryos are formed which are of the same sex or different sex. मग डायझायगोटिकमध्ये मात्र आपल्याला एकाच सेक्सचे म्हणजे दोन्ही मुलं सुद्धा बघायला मिळू शकतात, दोन्ही मुली सुद्धा बघायला मिळू शकतात किंवा एक मुलगा आणि एक मुलगी असं झालेलं आपल्याला बघायला मिळू शकतं. पण मोनोझायगोटिकमध्ये मात्र आपल्याला एकाच सेक्सचे ऑर्गॅनिझम बघायला मिळतात, म्हणजे आयदर ते मेल असतील किंवा फिमेल असतील. एक मेल आणि एक फिमेल मोनोझायगोटिकमध्ये बघायला मिळणार नाही. ओके, ही ॲडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन आहे याच्या रिलेटेड. सो हिअर दी मोरुला रिचेस द युटेरस about 4 to 6 days after fertilization. That morula which is formed, it is reaching the uterus for about 4 to 6 hours after 4 to 6 days after fertilization, and here the embryo with 8 to 16 celled stage or 8 to 16 blastomeres this stage is called as the morula. That you have to remember, morula means 8 to 16 celled stage of the blastomeres, that is called as the morula. So here once again we have to repeat the process. This is the first cleavage. You see here 2 blastomeres are formed, and when these blastomeres are getting separated from each other due to some reason, and both the blastomeres are forming an embryo, and therefore one baby is formed from this cell and another baby is formed from this cell, but both these are genetically having same constitution and therefore they are looking सेम, म्हणजे अगदी एकसारखे दिसतात, आपल्याला ओळखणार सुद्धा नाही. तर त्या पद्धतीचे जे असतात त्याला मोनोझायगोटिक ट्विन्स म्हटलं जातं. आणि डिक्रीज झालेले असतात काही हार्मोनल इम्बॅलन्समुळं, आणि 2 स्पर्मकडून ते फर्टिलाइज केले जातात. त्या कंडिशनला डायझॅयगोटिक ट्विन्स म्हटलं जातं. ओके, सो हिअर फर्स्ट क्लीवेज 2 celled stage 30 hours after fertilization. These are the 2 blastomeres. Then second cleavage 4 celled stage which is formed after 60 hours. 4 blastomeres we can see here. Now here the third cleavage 8 celled stage 8 blastomeres we can observe, and it is formed from about 72 hours after fertilization, and this is morula 16 celled stage which is formed 4 to 5 days after fertilization. Okay, so now we have to study here how this morula is converted into blastula like structure. The morula is getting changed. The cells which are present in the morula are 16 in number. The 16 cells of the morula are getting rearranged to form a different developmental structure, and that different developmental structure it is called as a blastula, and the process of formation of blastula it is called as the blastulation. So here the process of rearrangement of the cells of morula to form a hollow and multicellular blastocyst is called as the blastulation. So in morula 16 cells are present, they are getting rearranged to form a typical structure, and that is called as the blastocyst, and that process is called as the blastulation. So here the formed embryo during blastulation is called as the blastula or blastocyst. जो काय एम्ब्रियो तयार झालेला आहे त्याला काय म्हणलं जातं, ब्लास्टुला म्हणलं जातं किंवा ब्लास्टोसिस्ट म्हणलं जातं. सो हिअर द प्रोसेस ऑफ ब्लास्टोसिशन begins in the uterus and it is completed after 5 to 6 days after fertilization. Means after fertilization this blastula formation is taking place for about 5 to 6 days, and it is taking place in the uterus. That we have to remember. So what happens here? This is the morula 16 celled stage. What happens? It is formed in the blastocyst. Here it is the early blastocyst, and here it is the late blastocyst. What happens? You see here there are 16 cells present in the morula. From those 16 cells, some cells are having smaller size and some cells are having larger size. म्हणजे काही छोट्या सेल्स असतात, काही मोठ्या सेल्स असतात. From that smaller cells which are present in the morula are forming a covering. These are the smaller cells which are shown here in blue color. So these smaller cells are forming a cover around that larger cell structure, and this is called as the trophoblast. These smaller cell structures which are present, they are forming cover, and this layer is called as the trophoblast, and remaining larger cells which are present inside this morula, they are arranged into one side. They are attached to the trophoblast at one side. Here you can see here these red colored cells are having larger cells which are also called as an inner cell mass, and they are getting arranged on one side of the structure, and there is forming a cavity. This is called as a cavity, blastocyst cavity. Cyst means cavity. So here this cavity is formed, and therefore the structure it is called as a blastocyst or blastula. This is the early structure, and then here in the late structure the outer covering is getting lost, and this trophoblast and this inner cell mass, these structures are remained. Here we can see this is the trophoblast, this is the inner cell mass, and this is all about the cavity present in the blastula, and therefore this structure is called as the blastocyst. So here only the rearrangement of the cells which are present in the morula is taking place. There is no any division. जी 16 सेलची जी स्टेज तयार झालेली आहे ती तशीच राहते, त्याच्यामध्ये पुन्हा सेलची ॲडिशन होत नाही. ज्या 16 सेल तयार झालेल्या आहेत त्यापैकी छोट्या ज्या सेल्स आहेत त्या छोट्या सेलपासून काय होतो, आउटर कव्हरिंग तयार होतो, त्याला ट्रोफोब्लास्ट म्हणलेलं आहे. आणि इनर ज्या लार्जर सेल्स आहेत त्या एका बाजूला काय केले जातात, अटॅच केले जातात, आणि राहिलेली मोकळी जागा तिथं आपल्याला बघायला मिळते. त्या मोकळ्या जागेला ते ब्लास्टोसिस्ट कॅव्हिटी म्हणलेलं आहे. आणि हा बंच ऑफ सेल जो आहे इनर सेल मग तो एका बाजूला अटॅच झालेला असतो. जिथं अटॅच झालेला आहे ह्या ट्रोफोब्लास्ट लेअरला तिथं आपण त्याला सेल्स ऑफ राउगर असं नाव दिलेलं आहे. सेल्स ऑफ राउगर किंवा त्याला एम्ब्रियोनिक नॉब असं म्हटलं जातं. माहिती आपण नेक्स्ट स्लाइडमध्ये येणार आहे. So here how the blastula is formed from morula, that we have to study. Here morula continuously absorb the uterine fluid and as a result the size of morula progressively increases. What happens after morula formation? This morula is secreting uterine fluid, means our uterus, female uterus is having endometrium as an innermost wall, and in that endometrium endometrial glands are present which are secreting some fluid, and that is called as a uterine fluid. That uterine fluid is secreted by this morula and the size of morula is going to be increased, and here the outer layer of the cells of the morula form the layer that is called as the trophoblast, as we have seen in the diagram. Some cells, some smaller cells are forming a layer, and that layer is called as a trophoblast, and these cells of trophoblast begin to absorb again glycogen rich fluid or the glycogen rich uterine milk from the endometrial glands. म्हणजे हा जो trophoblast layer आहे हा काय करत असतो, पुन्हा uterine milkचं secretion continuously करत असतो, and due to this fluid secretion inside the blastocyst cavity is formed. म्हणजे जसं जसं fluid secrete केलं जातं तसं तसं आपण इथं बघू शकतो की हळूहळू इथं कॅव्हिटी तयार झालेली बघायला मिळते. सेल्स एका बाजूला सरकले जातात आणि हा जो ट्रोफोप्लास्ट लेअर आहे हा ट्रोफोप्लास्ट लेअर काय करतो, फ्लूइड सिक्रेट करतो, आणि तो फ्लूइड जसं जसं आत येईल तसं तसं इथे कॅव्हिटी, त्या कॅव्हिटीमध्ये फ्लूइड असतं आणि सेल्स अशी वरची एका बाजूला ढकललेली आपल्याला बघायला मिळते. सो हिअर the inner larger cells in the blastula form inner cell mass, and it is also called as the embryoblast, which develops into embryo proper. Means what happens, you see here, this is the embryoblast. These red colored cells are called as the embryoblast, and it is responsible for the formation of embryo, and therefore it is also called as the embryo proper, and the trophoblast layer is forming only the covering. So here these remain attached to the trophoblast on only one side, means that embryonal knob or embryoblast, it is attaching to the trophoblast only on upper side, and the trophoblast cells in contact with the embryonal knob are called as the cells of Rauber. So here you can see in the diagram, here these cells are attached with the trophoblast. So these layer is called as the cells of Rauber, that we have to remember. So by the end of 7th day the blastocyst is fully formed and it is now ready for implantation and gastrulation. So after the fertilization, the 7th day the blastocyst is fully formed and it is ready for implantation and gastrulation. So here one last point we have to study. During this development of the blastocyst, what is the function of zona pellucida layer? As we have studied the structure of secondary oocyte, that secondary oocyte is having the outer layer corona radiata which is getting disturbed during fertilization, and the outer layer which is remaining, that is zona pellucida, which is having two functions here. This zona pellucida is preventing the implantation of blastocyst at an abnormal site. जे ह्या झोना पेलिसिडामुळे काय केलं जातं, ॲबनॉर्मल साईटला एम्ब्रियोचं इम्प्लांटेशन होणार नाही याची काळजी घेतली जाते. व्हॉट हॅपन्स हिअर, यू सी, ड्यू टू द प्रेझेन्स ऑफ झोना पेलिसिडा अराउंड द blastocyst, the sticky and phagocytic tropoblastic cells are protected still it reach to the proper implantation site. Means that embryo is having tropoblastic layer around it, and that tropoblastic cells are sticky and phagocytic, and therefore they can attach anywhere while passing through the fallopian tube up to the uterus. So what happens, the zona pellucida is forming a protective covering around the tropoblastic layer, so it is implanted at a particular site, that is in the uterus. It should not implant into the fallopian tube. म्हणजे ज्या वेळेला गर्भ राहिलेला असतो त्यावेळेला काही फिमेलमध्ये तो गर्भ हा त्या फॅलोपियन ट्यूबमध्येच वाढायला सुरुवात होते. ॲक्च्युली तिथं गर्भ वाढू शकत नाही, कारण गर्भ वाढण्यासाठी युटेरसमध्येच त्याची प्रॉपर केअर घेतली जाते आणि प्रॉपर त्याला नरिशमेंट मिळालं जातं. फॅलोपियन ट्यूबमध्ये ते मिळू शकत नाही, अँड देअरफोर avoid the implantation at abnormal site. This zona pellucida is playing very important role that we have to remember. Now here first of all we have to recall all the points. So this is the zygote one cell stage which is formed at the day of fertilization. So here it is written day first. Then mitosis is taking place, vertical division, day 2, two-celled stage, first cleavage. After that, again mitotic division, again vertical division is taking place, four-celled stage is formed, third cleavage. Then modula is formed here, eight-celled stage, third cleavage, and then here modula is formed day 5, and day blastocyst is formed. Here we can see the inner cell mass, and this is the cavity. So here we can observe the implantation which is taking place, how this implantation is taking place, that we have to study in the next lecture. So till that we have studied in this lecture formation of the blastocyst. The remaining point we will see in the next lecture. Till then, thank you.